actually going to convert these parametric equations into one rectangular equation. Now when we say a rectangular equation, that's an equation that only has y's and x's. It doesn't have t. By the way, what was t called? Parameter. T is the parameter. Okay, and so what we're going to do is we're going to somehow write this equation as one equation. We're going to put both of these together, and there's going to be no t. So if we look at that first one when it says x equals negative 3 times t, what I'm going to do is solve that for t. So if I want to solve this equation for t, what am I going to do?
Do substitution.
I'm going to divide by negative 3. So really, I know that I have negative 1/3 x, and that equals t. So now what I'm going to do with that negative 1/3 x is I'm going to go ahead and take that, and I'm going to substitute it into this equation right here for t. So I have y equals negative 1/3 x squared plus 2. And so now all I need to do is simplify that, and we'll be good to go. So negative 1/3 x quantity squared, what will that be? Say it louder. 1/9 x squared plus 2. And there you go. Now just for kicks, what would this be a graph of? A parabola that opens? Up. Very good. Okay, parabola that opens up. Nice job. Okay, so let's look at this next one. This next one isn't going to be as easy as the problem before, but it's not much more difficult. So I have x equals t squared minus 5, and y equals 4t. So now once again, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and solve the x equation for t. So I'm going to go ahead and add 5 to both sides. Now the question is, why do you solve the x one and not the y one? Because obviously the y one would be easier, right? And the reason why is because most of our equations that we ever look at are always y equals. Okay? Very rarely do you see them be x equals something. And so y equals is where we're going to go ahead and go with these. And so in order to solve this for t, what am I going to do? The square root. Now technically, what we should be doing is using the plus and minus as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and take that plus or minus root x plus 5, and I'm going to plug that right in here for the t. So my equation will look like this. Y equals 4, and I'm actually going to put the plus or minus right in front of that 4. And then the answer will be root x plus 5. Now, believe it or not, this is actually another sideways parabola. Okay. So, any questions? You should be able to now finish your assignment. Remember from yesterday, it's 2 through 16 even. We're looking at a test probably next Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay. Questions?
Who cares?